Hey guys, this is Vignesh and welcome back to my channel. First of all, Merry Christmas everyone, and I hope you all are having fun and being nice to each other because otherwise Santa won't get you gifts. So today I watched a Malayalam movie in the theaters and it is called Sarvam Maya, which means everything is illusion. And the first thing I have to say is that I'm very disappointed about the theater, not the movie, but about the theater that they advertised it about being with subtitles and there were no subtitles. It is a Malayalam film. This is Karnataka and there were no subtitles. It was very disheartening. It was very sad and it ruined my experience a little bit as I have a very passing understanding of Malayalam. I do get the context clues, but I could not understand it 100%. So I thought a lot of punchlines, a lot of jokes were lost on me. Despite all that, I still liked the film. So let's get into the film. The movie is directed by Akhil Sathyan. He is the son of Satyan Ranjikad, who is a legendary Malayalam director, if you don't know who he is. Earlier this year, we had a lukewarm movie, lukewarm drama starring Mohanlal and Malika Mohanu called as Purvam, which mostly had mixed reviews. So this film comes from Akhil Sathyan, and this is the second film that he is directing. The first one was Pacham Advudu which was starring Fahad Fasil, I think, and that was really good. It was a very deliberately paced drama comedy kind of a film, and it landed for me. One thing that I would like to preface when I'm talking about this film is that it is a very deliberately paced film. Again, the same thing that continues to this film as well is that because it takes its time to set up the character, the main character, and the way things are going forward. It's very, what do you say? It's not slow. It just takes its time, and you feel that it's taking its time. Although once it catches pace, the pacing doesn't become an issue. Right. So this is a drama film that has been packaged into a horror comedy kind of a setup. And I thought that it really worked well for me because initially I did not know what I expected from this film, right? It had almost no promotional material that was pointing me in a direction about what this film was. There were two songs that were basically opposite of each other. There was a dance number starring Preity Mukundan, and there was one song where, the main characters, Nivin Pauly and Aju Varghese, were practicing the whole, the Nambudiri work, the whole priesthood kind of a thing. And it wasn't, those two things weren't matching, and I was like, what is happening? I don't know what this is about. I don't understand what this is about. But I still went to the theaters, and I would say that it was a very pleasant movie. It felt like a light breeze. Not that light breeze is a reference to the movie itself, but yeah, it felt really, really good. It also stars, as I mentioned before, Aju Varghese and Preity Mukundan, and also Riya Shibu. It starts off as this person who's dealing with his problems about faith, about his inner trauma, and then slowly transitions to this relationship between a ghost and a person, which is really, really well written. And towards the end of the film, the way it concludes, you all know how these kind of movies go, right? But the way this film concludes is still bittersweet, and the way it handles things is really, really good. I really like this film, right? I have been missing good Nivin Pauly content. I think that since he has gained a little bit of weight, he has been fat shamed a lot. He has lost a lot of projects, and even the projects that he's been doing have not been doing that well. I hope this film does better. That said, I would say this is not something. I mean, it does have a lot of laugh out loud moments, right? If you understand the language, it has more than what I got. But then this is not a slapstick movie per se. It goes in the direction of this a movie that came some time back called Kude. It goes into the more wholesome kind of a thing. The film has a lot of good dialogue. I am told because I watched it with someone who understands the language and they were explaining the dialogues of it, and it was really deep. So I've heard it has good dialogue, but in the story itself, it doesn't really go deep into any of the trauma or dealing with the trauma or anything like that. It is pretty surface level. So if you are looking for a Christmas film, it's like a Hallmark Christmas film, right? Because it is very wholesome and it lifts your spirits, and it also stars one of the stars that we all were rooting for. So yeah, this is not a difficult film for Nivin Pauly, right? He is in his element. He's cruising through this film, and it really works for him. Aju Varghese is comes in and goes out in this film. It's more of a, although he's there for a majority of the film, he still feels like this film was like an extended cameo from his side, because that his relationship with Nivin Pauly is not what this film is about, although that is what the song insinuates, right? So yeah, I thought the film was good. I would recommend you watch the film, and I recommend it you watch it with your family and friends. It is nice, wholesome fun. So yeah.